Okay, also new for Jackson Kayak 2013, the brand new Kilroy. So the Kilroy was brought into the line as the first real true fishing sit-inside in Jackson Kayak's line. So we wanted to take all the great features of our sit-on-tops, all the great rod storage, tackle storage, high-low seating, standability, RAM, you name it, and put it in a sit-inside package. So think of this as a CUDA 12 that's had sidewalls brought up, floor drop down, and standing package and everything inside a sit-inside kayak. So lots of unique features. We'll go through it from bow to stern. Let's have a look at the new Jackson Kayak Kilroy. So the Kilroy, it's a classic Kilroy naval history. Look it up if you don't know about it. You'll have some reflective rope on the bow, bungee on the bow, easily removable if you don't care for it, but easy to store rod tubes, store gear on the bow. Moving back, you get to the removable hard deck that comes standard, fits the bow or fits the stern. Snag-free grab loops. Let's have a closer look now at the hard deck. Okay, so the hard deck on the Kilroy that comes standard is really fishing oriented. You know, this is a boat that's well suited for fishing, well suited for waterfowl hunting, whatever your style. But what comes standard is a fishing hard deck. So on that hard deck, you'll find small areas for storing tackle boxes, a paddle scoop if you so choose, your GoPro mount. It's got a mini little glove box in the front and a removable fly patch or hook patch. Basically, you can separate the foam, put your hooks inside without chewing up your foam, but it's replaceable if you do. Okay, so the hard deck also includes specific flats that are sized for 4-inch Yak Attack gear tracks. It has a small glove box here if you want to keep wallet, phone, other things handy, small fly box, tackle. It's recessed down a little bit, extra guard there. It also has scoops on the front, so a convenient spot to lay your paddle. Now the hard deck is made to fit both in front of the kayak and in the back of the kayak. So using these simple bungee loops, you can undo the deck, open it up for a nice inside, transfer it to the stern, store it in your car. You can secure it the same way as you did on the front. So now let's have a quick look at the inside of the new Kilroy. Okay, so in the front standing area of the Kilroy, you'll find a lot of features. So open storage in the front. If you want to, while you're standing, you can store a tackle box vertically. So while standing, you can just bend down, grab the tackle box, change your lure without having to sit back down in the seat. You'll find a nice standing area. These are kissed down to the surface of the hull to help give it structure and a nice flat standing platform. Your Nalgene bottle can be laid flat or fit up vertically. Adjustable foot pegs, stand assist strap. But you'll also find these nice rod storage tubes. So like other kayaks that sit on tops that have rod tip covers, we have tubes here protected on the side wall of the kayak. The rod, while seated, you can get the rod in between the seat, the side of the kayak. Down in, you'll find these storage grooves in the sidewall to store 2 rods on either side. So storing a rod, you take the tip, feed it into the tube, eyelets away from the edge of the cockpit, slide it in. You can drop it in between the sidewall of the kayak and the seat. And then in the stern, you'll find storage hooks for the rod butt. Real nice benefits of the rod storage tube system is that you can have rods stored and still take a large diameter dry bag, shove it in the bow if needed, and it's not going to damage your eyelets. The eyelets are protected within the tubes. You can still get gear in and out without worrying about snagging or damaging your rods. You can also, if a dry bag is in place, you can use this bungee to help store it there and keep it from sliding back out. So depending on where you have your rods stored or how you have them stored, you'll also find this bungee that runs the sidewall from the front of the kayak, the middle of the kayak, and the stern for convenient tackle storage, nice and out of the way along the sidewall. One of the great things about the Kilroy, the front section, if you're a fly fisherman, this is wide open and the whole deck, if you have the cover removed, acts just like a big stripping basket. So as you're stripping your fly line, falls into a nice open area, not into the water like sit on tops, and there's nothing in here for your line to snag on. You can move the foot pegs all the way forward and have a nice clean open area to strip your line. So because we have this unique floor system in the Kilroy, we still have the standard Jackson Kayak high-low seating. So right now it's in the high, loosening the strap, I can drop it down into low, secure and re-secure the seat. So like all other Jackson fishing kayaks, we don't neglect the space under the seat. So while seated, you can still get a tackle box in and stored underneath. You can reach and retrieve the same. So behind the seat, again, just like a sit on top, you'll find secure hull level storage. This is a great spot if you're a hunter for storing decoys, any other bulky camouflage gear you may have. If you're a fisherman, you can loosen it, store something like a fishing crate, conveniently using the bungee system. On the stern of the kayak, we actually have a sealed bulkhead and small hatch. So you have completely dry storage and flotation back here, molded in hatch, secure bulkhead inside. So the Kilroy introduces the new Yak Attack Spectralite gear tracks as standard. So they're located in 4 positions along the cockpit rim. You'll see these widened out flats where they are. So instead of shipping with the standard Ram Tough ball, it's the Yak Attack Screwball that has a wing nut system, unique track ball, so you can tighten that on to any track, add whatever Ram accessory you'd like, and you can double them up. So you want to put 2 or 3 things here even. They have a 1-inch ball, 1.5-inch ball, various accessories, easy to customize around the perimeter of the cockpit. So you'll see 2 side handles for helping carry and this bungee look over top. This is for convenient, also more convenient paddle storage. You can undo the bungee, lay your paddle shaft, secure it. This also is a great spot to store a stakeout pole. If that's what you like to use, lay that pole there, conveniently stored. So let's talk about this floor system in general and why it's in the kayak. So one of the things that we believe in is stand-up fishing and stability and comfort. So we wanted to have a nice, level, secure standing platform in the kayak. And what this allows us to do is give the kayak a lot of structure, but at the same time, so we know the stability of a CUDA 12 hull. We know how comfortable, great paddling that is, great tracking, great maneuverability, great stability. But by lowering this floor down, basically you're standing a few inches lower in your center of gravity, so you're even more stable than you would be in a CUDA 12 in a Kilroy. So here you can see the hull of the Kilroy. It should look very familiar. This is based completely off the CUDA 12 hull. No scuppers, but you'll see the same great shallow V in the center. Secondary stability coming from these almost like sponsons on the outside. So great combination of tracking, maneuverability, and stability.